morning, everybody. So today you're gonna see a video finally about the thrill rides. That's the big coasters, anything that's considered a thrill ride. There's actually 8 of them. You're gonna see all of that today, and you will also get my ranking of what I think are the best to worst rides. And there is a few that I won't ride, and I'm also gonna tell you why. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Today is all about the thrills. And let me tell you, this beast behind me, let me know if you've ridden this. How do you rank it? I'll let you know in a little bit. Bye.
I am going to talk to you about the Phantom's Revenge, which Jackie is in line to ride it, and she is very scared. But so in 1991, it opened as the Steel Phantom, but in 2001, it reopened as the Phantom's Revenge. The vertical height is 160 feet. The drop is 230 feet. The max speed is 85 miles per hour. And let's see this drop. Jackie's not on this one, but we're gonna do a little test video. Alright, so Jackie texted me as she's making this climb. Jackie is on here. Jackie, you are so brave. I know your heart is pumping right now.
is that where you go in? Like
yeah,
that door?
Cave.
Okay. So this is the entrance to the Black Widow. I guess it's like a little cave. And there's probably a line queue behind it.
In it.
Well, I mean, oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it goes in a tunnel.
Okay.
You can walk in there and just like show it.
So this is the Black Widow. It's a spinning pendulum of thrills. It can fit 40 riders. Its peak height is 146 feet. It stands 90 feet tall. And it goes as high as an angle of 120 feet. No, I'm sorry. An angle of 120 degrees at 68 miles an hour. So this thing spins the whole time and it swings you up to the left really high, and then you're still spinning and it swings up to the right. So it doesn't take you all the way around the top, but it still takes you as high as it can. From what I know, this has been broken for a couple years, so this hasn't been open for a while. But I will try to find some video footage of it and see if I can attach it or include it or something. So this is the Black Widow.
It is a high-speed roller coaster in the dark, built in 1999. The tallest is at 50 feet, and the drop is also 50 feet, and the speed is 29 miles per hour. It runs in this building, and Jackie is going to go on it, and we will put a clip of it into insert a video in here. All right.
Okay, this is the swing shot. It opened in 2006. The height is 90 feet. Speed of 50 miles an hour and an angle of 120 degrees. chaos. It was built in 2007. It holds 24 people. You're on a circular pendulum motion ride, and it's a U-shaped track. As you see, you spin the whole time. And the height is 50 feet. This is the Arrow 360. The arrow points to thrills. It was built in 2000. It has a height of 80 feet. It's the Kennywood logo. It's a Kennywood arrow. It's a feet dangling swing. It's over the top in a 360-degree motion in both directions. So you start one way, and in the middle of that, it does switch directions. I like the coasters. This one is a no-go for me. So this is the skyrocket. It goes 0 to 50 in 3 seconds. First thing you do is a hill over there. It was built in 2010. The height is 95 feet. The drop is 70 feet. Max speed of 50 miles an hour and 3 inversions.
Alright, so Jackie is on the skyrocket. She told me she's going to try to get the front row seat, so we shall see. This one's a little bit harder to be able to see people on it, but hopefully we'll be able to see her. There she goes. There goes my wife. Got her. I love you. And she did it. Okay, so Jackie loved this one so much, she wanted to ride it again. But I think she's in the back row, she said, on this one. She didn't want to wait in line for the first row this time. She said this is her new favorite. So I'm sure she will explain to you guys what makes this her favorite. I'm at a different angle, and I'm hoping to get her a little bit better this time. Okay, here she goes.
This is the Skyrocket, and I was going to tell you why this is now my favorite. Even though the Steel Curtain is definitely the best coaster, the Skyrocket, it's not so high, it still has the inverted moments, and it usually has not too bad of a wait, pretty short, so therefore I just kind of like it better. But Steel Curtain is definitely still the best ride, but this is my favorite now. I really like it. Let me know if you've ridden this too, and how do you like it compared to the other rides? So this is the Steel Curtain. It's 220 feet high. It has 9 inversions. It opened in 2019. It has a drop of 205 feet and a speed of 75 miles an hour. And if you love coasters, you gotta ride this. It is so sick. Now these two I might actually flip because if I was gonna ride either one, I might actually ride the Aero 360. I was thinking about it.
Shocked.
You probably won't see me do it.
Yeah.
But didn't we have somebody tell us that it's actually like not safe?
Tara.
The way it's like harnessed or whatever?
Someone at some other park of the same ride, something happened to them. So now.
Yeah, so now she won't do it. And hey, that's reason enough for me.
Yeah.
But anyway, so let's just talk about swing shot. It's the same thing. Now, you're not spinning, but it's still like forwards, backwards, and pretty high. And I just don't want to do that to my stomach. And then the Aero 360, it does the same thing, but it actually goes all the way over the top. And I've been watching it, and when it switches direction, it literally stops you upside down, like up top. So you're going one way a couple times. So you may be going forwards. And then it's literally going to stop you upside down on the top and go the other way a couple times. So even though they seat people in both directions, you're both going to go forwards and backwards. And I don't mind like upside down or like the over the top stuff. But then at the end, like a second time, they also like stop you when you're upside down and at the highest point. So that's another reason that's like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't mind doing upside down loops like on a roller coaster because it's only like a second, you know?
Yes.
So that's my reasoning for those four that I really just wouldn't ride. Now, top four going backwards. Number 4 is the Phantom's Revenge because it's not even as high as Steel Curtain, but it's just scarier to me. Not the first hill, but the second hill. And if you've ridden it, you know what I mean. And if you've seen a video about it, you should know what I mean. Because I found out that second hill, it's so steep, it's actually steeper than anything on Steel Curtain. And it goes faster than Steel Curtain. Now, would I ride it again? Yes. I would ride it with someone who like really wanted to ride it, but I'd be scared effing shitless.
That drop, though, the second drop is my favorite feature of that ride.
Yeah, it's Heather's favorite part, and that's my least favorite part.
I just feel so weightless and like I'm just floating down.
It is so steep. I will check the number, but I think it's like 238 feet down. Because you don't just go down, you go like into the earth and you go under the Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
So it's way steeper than even that top moment of Steel Curtain. Anyway, so that's number 4, Phantom's Revenge. Number 3, the Exterminator. My assistant.
Your assistant.
Well, I need to switch lanes. So number 3, I said the Exterminator. And that's only because the top 2 are my 2 favorites. I do like the Exterminator. I wish it had a little bit more lighting so you could at least see the track or like where you are. It really is about as pitch black as it could be. Our friend Tara did tell me that during Halloween time they completely black it out. And it's enjoyable. Like, it's a smaller coaster. I believe we said the tallest point of it is only 50 feet and the drop is only 50 feet. So that's not too bad. But also, if I didn't already explain this, so it's kind of a wild mouse. You're very like turn and turn and turn and turn, but then you drop and then you go around a corner and then you drop again. And I think that second one, you start spinning, and once you start spinning, you kind of don't stop for the rest of the ride, but it isn't too long. I would say that it's not even half the ride where you're spinning at the end.
It's long enough for me not to be able to ride it.
Yeah, and if I almost get dizzy, this is why you guys don't see Heather ride stuff, because she would love to. Like all these coasters, she would love to. She gets very motion sick and dizzy, like even in the car sometimes.
Yes, like the carousel makes me dizzy.
Right.
So like I would love to get on the Steelers and love to get on the Phantom, but like I can't with my vertigo and the dizziness. I just have to really be careful because to me it's just not worth it being sick the rest of the day.
Yeah, and that's the point I was going to make. If she were to ride one of these things, it would make her feel sick and like off and dizzy for the rest of the day. And it would just ruin the day. Like, why do that? So that's my thoughts about Exterminator. I do want to ride it again, but the one time I did, it's definitely something you need to go to first because we were able to walk right through that queue, and that was great. I was about to do it, I think, last week, and there was a really, really, really long line. And I'm just not going to do that. So today's goal is actually to get on Steel Curtain first, but then I may check out Exterminator right after and just see how bad it is. Because I do want to do it again, but like I'm not going to wait in a line because there's a line inside and there's a line outside. So if there's a line outside, like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do it. So anyway, all right. We're at the top 2. Now this was actually really, really tough for me. Second, I'm going to have to put my Skyrocket, even though it's kind of my favorite, but so the Skyrocket is that blue one that's not super high. I think the very top hat beginning part is 90 feet or 90 something, and it says the drop is 70, and the rest of it is like, I don't know, maybe 50 feet off the ground. Like, it's not very high. There's a lot of, I think there's 3 inverted moments, and I really like that, and it's just fun. I like it. So number 2 is the Skyrocket. Now number 1. Most people say Phantom's Revenge, but I haven't seen a ranking since the Steel Curtain has been open. But I know that a lot of people still feel that the Phantom's Revenge is still the best ride. It's not for me. Definitely number 1 has to be the Steel Curtain. I mean, if you are a coaster person, you have to ride this. I know I've already said that, but it's just, I don't have words. Like, it's amazing. And like, I get really, really scared when it goes like straight up and you know you're going straight down, but it actually doesn't go straight down. So even though you're climbing to 220 feet in the air, which is the highest in the US that I know of except for one, but I've only seen a couple parks, so that's, I don't know how accurate that is, but I know it's pretty good. It's pretty high for all the coasters out there. Anyway, so even though you're that high, it like drops a little and you're already starting to turn, and then you do like almost an inverted drop. But again, it's like not even a second and you're already down there. And then you do a big fun loop, and then you go up again and you kind of twist and turn. It's so twisty and turny that you don't feel like you're going straight up and straight down. It's just epic. If you haven't, you have to come to Kennywood. You have to ride Steel Curtain. I mean, nothing is ever going to beat like Disney and Universal for me, but in Pittsburgh, I mean, this is the best ride. Hands down, no questions asked. It is. What do you think?
Agree.
I mean, I know you can't ride these, but...
No, but just looking at them.
Yeah, I mean, Heather, I think she would probably agree. You might still like Phantom better, but it is just so sick.
Well, you can't really compare. Like, you look at all the different things that the Steel Coaster does. The coloring is brighter. The seats are full. Like, you have to take everything.
The seats are footballs. Yeah, the theming.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, I definitely judge things by the color and stuff like that. Like, I'm obviously not the biggest sports fan, but I mean, go Pittsburgh. The whole track, well, the track is black, but all the supports are yellow. So all you see is black and yellow, and that's Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And same with like the Skyrocket. I think part of why I really like it is because the track is blue.
It's very pretty blue.
I love it. At night with the lights, I swear it looks purple.
Yeah.
We've passed it on the road because it's the closest to the road when you pass it. But yeah, I mean, and I even enjoy that It's still, I mean, I even enjoy that the Phantom's Revenge, the track is like green,
Yeah.
but it needs painted.
Yeah.
And the cars that you go in are either green or purple, which, if you know me, they're actually my favorite colors. But Heather likes me in blue.
I do.
P.S. It is 4th of July weekend, so what up? I'm not very patriotic, but I'll wear blue.
I'm in purple.
That's okay. I forgot to tell you to wear blue.
Yeah, it's okay.
I've got a Wonder Woman hat today. Anyway, this has been long-winded enough. There's my ranking. There's me talking about them and explaining why. And I'll see you in the next clip. Bye. Alright, so that's it for this Thrills video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. It was definitely my favorite because I'm actually becoming a fan of these coasters. The Skyrocket and the Steel Curtain are definitely my favorite. Let me know if you've been to Kennywood. How do you rank the thrill rides or all of them? What are your favorites? Let me know. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. We definitely have more coming. Enjoy your 4th of July weekend, and we'll see you soon.